I wasn't really sure. I never really imagined growing up. I was either in my current age, late teens, early 20s, and I was retired, so I didn't have to figure it all out. I was in nursing school and I really enjoyed that, and decided that I was going to be a nurse, but then I got to work with a couple of counselors and really liked what they were doing, and that's when I decided that eventually I'd have to go back to school and get my degrees and get into the field of psychology, which I was always interested in to some extent anyway. I would define it as moderate success. I work a lot of hours, many weeks, sometimes over 40 hours a week, which is a pretty extensive private practice. A lot of private practices are considered 30 hours. And I have a good reputation in LA for what I do, and that keeps me busy. I get a lot of them from other therapists, but I would say the most I get now are from other clients. I have a lot of clients who refer their friends, relatives, acquaintances, people like that. I do get some referrals from treatment centers, but not a lot. I don't have any secrets. You're as sick as your secrets, so I don't have any. Initially, when I got licensed, I sent out something like 80 letters to different psychiatrists and physicians, and I got one response from one person, and they were inquiring about something else besides my practice. That was the extent of my marketing. I have a website, which I like. I like the way it looks and what's on it. I am on Psychology Today. I have a profile there, and I do get a bunch of calls from them. Some have turned into active clients, but most are inquiries but don't develop. And what I do is, if things start going down, because the practice goes up and down, I start calling people and asking them to lunch. Even though I don't get any referrals from those people, as soon as I start doing that, referrals start coming in. Well, professionally I give back because I train people. I have psych assistants and MFT interns. I love helping people develop a practice and become successful. There's a couple people who share my suite that used to be my intern or psych assistant, and they're doing very well. And I give back by referring to a lot of other people as well. I believe in getting people to the right place rather than just trying to keep them in my practice. And in my private life, I have some charities that I donate to. For somebody who wants to build a private practice, my recommendation is to work at some sort of an agency, some sort of treatment center or mental health center that will allow referrals to go with that person if they leave in private practice, or even while they're still working there. That's the best way to both meet referral sources and get clients. If someone can develop a niche and a specialty for a group, they can become a group facilitator at many of the treatment programs around LA. That will introduce them to clients that could be referred to them. And if you build a private practice, when I stopped working, I was working full-time as a therapist at a treatment program, 43 hours a week, and doing 15 to 20 hours a week in my private practice when I quit the treatment center, and have not looked back, really. If you're doing 15 to 20 hours in your private practice, it's likely that you'd be able to increase that in a few years, and if that's sufficient financially for you, then you could quit your day job, so to speak, and just do private practice. I think it's important to love what you do, and I believe that I was born to do this work, so this comes very natural to me. Along with my education and personal growth experience, I think that makes for a combination that can't be beat. And if you love doing this work, I believe you'll be successful.